Hello, and welcome to another Thursday edition of Wholesale African Minerals and Fossils. I'm Francis, that's Vusi over there, and this is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable, oldest wholesaler of minerals, fossils, shiny things, gems, and, well, unearthed treasures. Today's a little bit of a different Thursday. It's only a 2-trolley sale, and then also we've got 3 items up for auction. And they're Vusi's items because Vusi needs to buy a clutch plate for his Subaru. And he doesn't have the money. So now he's selling his personal collection. They are exceptionally nice items. I'll show them to you now. They're going to be auctioned with the starting bidding price at the wholesale price, really. And then hoping to get a little bit more for his endeavours, because he's kind of attached to his minerals.
Yes. Oh.
Hey, Vusi?
Yeah, I love those minerals. I love those pieces.
How much do you love those minerals, man? And how much does this worth?
I was just hoping that if I take my car to the mechanic and then just say, no, this is not a class, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take it back because I just love them. Like I feel like I lost something very special. I hope, I don't know if I'm going to get them back again, pieces like that again, but they are really nice pieces. I hope whoever's going to get them is going to love them, as I do.
Oh, mate. Right, that's a right tearjerker. Yeah, he's not a charity case, but he kind of needs a car, you know what I mean? Not in Africa, you need a car to get around. There's no public transport. Anyway, happy days. Let me show you what Vusi's availing to the public. So, if this is your first time here, welcome. We are based in Africa. We are a wholesaler, so we do require a minimum shipment of 10 kilograms. You don't have to buy it all at the same time. You're more than welcome to stockpile. Having said that, we recently introduced some new laws with regards to the stockpiling. You can't stockpile it here for years and years and years. It's, I think 6 months is a fair token of storage until you need to be shipped. Or I think the accountants add some percentage monies and storage fees. But that's not a biggie. Please take the time to read the little short story that Cara has added to the description beneath the video. And happy days. The guys who claim and comment, just mention the box number. First person to claim or get the number on wins the flat. Cara will then also, after the sale, for you guys who are a bit late, especially Aussie, the claimed flats will be listed in a pinned comment in the comment section, so you know what's available, what's not available. Right, so Vusi, we've got an auction of Vusi's 3 items, and I'm going to quickly show you what they are, and then I will put inserts in to the actual sale, where there will be a countdown. Like I'll give you 30 seconds and then people must claim, and then at the end of the 30 seconds, last person with the highest bid wins. So yeah, he's got an acicular celestite, which is that is a very special piece. So he's got this beautiful with a scalidahedral celestite crystals. And then this little polished, kind of smoky, with hints of amethyst specimen. It is AA grade. This is absolutely superb. It is glorious. So there's that fella, and then he's got 4.5 kilos worth of polished watermelon fluorite, which in itself is quite a feat or a beast of lapidary practice. This one especially, this was one of, I think, 3 that came out. Yeah, quite special. So yeah, these guys will be waiting for you in the sale. Righto, on to the first trolley of 2, and we kick it off with some nice lilac-y crystalline Bukanotuk. A couple of nice long fingers here, nice and slender. kind of a darkish purple, lilac. There are 20 crystals slash clusters in here. They are rated as, all of them are rated as A grade. That's quite special. Let's just have a looky see. Let's have a look at these again. That's really pretty. 810 grams for the 20. We're going to set you back all of $47. That is flat 697. Then red pyro garnets in quartz. A couple of nice big garnets in there, and a couple of nice small ones on the others. Nothing much to write home about this spec. It's 2.78 kgs. They're rated good to very good at best. Yeah. Namibian garnets, they're going to cost $40 for the 2.78 kgs. That's flat 664. Onto some black tourmaline. There are 12 clusters and one large crystal. I checked earlier, there are 2 specimens here that do have a little bit of highlight opal. Nice bit of shiny mica slash vermiculite in there. There's nice yellow vermiculite. This flat here is rated as very good to A grade. $38 for the 12. That is flat 716. Onto some nice dark amethyst. This is from Zambia, Mapitia. These 6 weigh 1.67 kilograms, rated as only good grade. See, there's still quite a bit of iron on the slopes here. This, however, is a beauty. Quite nice bases. So if you were into lapping bases, keeping that nice smooth versus rough texture going on the top, then these are perfect. These are only $25. That's for the 6 amethysts from Zambia, so flat 720. Then we've got 2 one-side polished Namibian blue lace agate slices. Well, no, it's quite a hefty slice, this. But they polish gorgeously. Nice patterns in between as well. 1.32 kilograms for that 2. Is there any translucency? A little bit, not much. Rated as very good. These 2 slices are going to be $29. That is flat 710. Then, there we go. Haven't seen citrine for a while, but here we go. 35 single winner citrine crystals. That's very nice. They are rated as good, very good to A grade, weighing just less than 1 kilogram. This one here is probably the worst of the bunch. Nice Kundalini here. I was chatting to a Congolese dealer this morning, actually, and we might be getting some more citrine in the future. There's a little bit of this stuff just lying around waiting for us. So with a bit of luck, come 2 weeks' time, we will be swimming in seas of orange. These are going to cost $40. That is flat 604. Then Gary sent us some fresh Zimbabwean goodies. These petrified tree limbs, petrified wood limbs. 6 of them from Gokwe in Zimbabwe. Polished only on the one side. Got that beautiful, nice, rough outside texture. There's a nice big vug.
don't even drink. And then you get to the difference.
These 3 limbs weigh 2.62 kilograms. They're rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost $45. That is full flat 686. Randburg up next. We got, well, there's 12 beauties here. That is absolutely gorgeous. One here with an anhydro. Right on the edge. Oh, there we go. That's quite a large anhydro. 690 grams for the 12. The murky one. Slight hints of amethyst in there. These 12 are going to, well, they're rated as very good to A grade. They're going to set you back $39. That is full flat 648. Then some, dendritic opal. Slightly larger than palm stones, or large palm stones from Madagascar. These weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. Bit of a dendritic. Yeah, this one's a bit coral flowery. It's really pretty. Nice patterns. Rated is very good. This flat here is $27 for the 6. That's flat 712. Then from Irongo, we've got some absolutely stunning. Look at this. Okay, now let's start at the back. 1.95 kilos for 4 clusters. That's smoky quartz with black tourmaline and some highlight opal. This one here's got a fair amount of what I assume that's not chlorite. That'll be epidote. Nice big black tourmaline cluster there in the middle. Very attractive little cluster that. Likewise here. And then the smoky here. That's a big one. Big feldspar crystals. Let's see if the sun can light up anything here.
The other thing is coke. No. Can't sit and drink coke off the coke. It's the same effect as drinking.
That's a beautiful flat of smoky quartz with black tourmaline. Little hints of highlight opal. $57 for the 4. That's flat 699. Then a flat of absolutely gorgeous Sherezzi. 35 little crystals weighing 520 grams. These are rated good, very good to A grade. But the scepters in here are absolutely exceptional. I think Cara has spent time looking for anhydros. That's beautiful. This is an awesome little flat of Sherezzi. A flat that was reclaimed after not being paid and has since made its re-emergence 6 months later. Beautiful flat of Sherezzi. Oh, hello, what's this? I thought it might have been an anhydro. Just a natural little smoky ring there. That's very nice flat of Sherezzi. These are going to cost $45. That is full flat 691. Back to Brandberg. We've got 20 crystals, or cluster in this case. 850 grams. These are rated as good to very good. Sure, that's nice. Dark amethyst. These little brand bergs, or 20 of them, they're going to set you back $40. That is flat 627. Next up, we got some absolutely gorgeous foytite and some smoky quartered foytite with some probably some black tourmaline as well. 1.32 kilograms. These are rated as good to very good to A grade. 7 specimens. There's a smaller 2 occupying 1 box. Oh, here's a nice big one. Quite a bit of highlight opal in here. Strangely beautiful. This flat here is $45 only, 1.32 kilograms for flat 693. Then some tolerite. There are 25 little and large palmstones. These chrome coloured little chalcedonies from Torashanga in Zimbabwe. They provide joy. That's their metaphysical property. I just made that up, never you mind. Lots of nice, beautiful patterns just beneath the surface as well. 1.23 kilograms for the 25 polished items. These are going to cost $46. That is for flat 678. Next up, we got some very good to A grade purple flash labradorite standing freeforms. And that's a winner right there. Nice purple flash. They weigh slightly less than 2 kilograms. These 4 little purple flashes are going to be $68. That is for flat 659. Then highlight opal galore plus some smoky quartz and tourmaline. 14 crystals. 14 specimens with highlight opal. Some clusters. Nice, beautiful, dark, smoky quartz from Morongo. This is a beaut. And very dark. And then there's the wings. What's here? There's a bit of fluorite there as well. Blue specks. More highlight in the bottom. That's a very nice flat. 900 grams for the 14 specimens. $39 is what it's going to cost. That is for flat 658. Then an absolutely pristine flat of Lesotho calcite. Look at these. And, it's also a flat that has recently been repossessed. Loads and loads of druzy here as well. There's a epic pseudomorph hollowed out due to time. As you well imagine, that's quite fragile. There are 35 of these in this flat. Very, 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 very beautiful flat. $740 grams. These Lesotho beauties, they are rated all as A grade. They're going to cost $57 for flat 607. Winner. Then on to some natural blue lace agate. There are 6 reasonably large specimens here. It's got a bit more of the botryoidal agate. The other ones are adorned with a quartz on the inside and some druzy. 3.65 kilograms. These are rated as very good to A grade. And the last one there, 3.65 kilos. These are going to cost $56. That is flat 673. On to the center of the trolley, and we've got some cordiorite. This is a water sapphire, also known as iolite. There we go. We need some light to catch those brilliant electric blue flashes. There you go, loads of them. Oh, well, maybe I should try focus. The two towers weigh 1.27 kilograms. They're rated, ooh, look at that, yeah, that's wicked. They're rated as very good to A grade. Sure, that's a lot of blue iolite. You can see the water sapphire there all over the show. That's beautiful. That's probably the best one I've seen in a very long time. That is a lot of electric blue flash there. Beautiful cordiorite. Very nice flat. 1.27 kilos. It's going to cost $51 for the two. That is flat 654. On to 2.41 kilograms worth of silky malachite. This is rated as very good to A grade. Quite a hefty piece of malachite. Like, you know, copper is quite heavy. Nice botryoidal formations on the base, or you might call it the top or the bottom. Hard to tell with that, but it is an absolute beaut. Oh, rated very good to A grade. Let me try and get the ticket out of there. This little malachite is going to cost $91. That is for flat 711. Then on to some very good only labradorite standing freeforms. Two of these. 1.71 kilograms. It's going to be a cheapy one. $40 for the two labradorites. That's nice. That is flat 714. Then an absolutely beautiful, very good to A grade Bucanotuk, and it's the smoky limonite variation. weighs 2.4 kilos, this little cluster. You can see there's loads of limonite there at the base. All the way around as well. This is an absolutely superb cluster. Right, there we go. That book and I took would have cost $55. That's an absolute steal for 2.4 kilos. Oh, geez, that's very cheap. Flat 715. Then blue lace agate, polished variation. We've got two standing freeforms, 1.28 kilograms is what they weigh. This one has a very nice grin all along. Both of these rated as A grade. Two blue laces, they're going to cost $53. That is for flat 702. And still sticking on the standing freeforms.
100.
Cora's back on the Charity as is predicted, and she found one in Hydro. That's the old 6.
I've found out of 4 so far. I've looked in 4. So.
Cora's looked in 4. She'll keep us updated. Feel free to start a running commentary, and Mexican waves are appreciated. A grade stichtite, that's 0.8 kilograms for these two serpentine matrix with a stichtite webbing on top. Cora wants me to show you that. There we go. It looks like an amethyst against a phone.
Leopard, it's got those leopard bows. Oh, it's so cool.
These two stichtites are $34. That is for flat 663. And then for the first of Vusi's 3 items, this is an absolute beaut, but I'll cross over to Francis now. There we go. We got Vusi's first item. Is this gorgeous, smoky, standing freeform from Madagascar. It is absolutely glorious. It has got faint hints and tints of amethyst. But yeah, this little double A grade piece of polished quartz from Madagascar is on a whole other level. So the bidding on this one is going to start at $102, and I'm calling it Vusi 1. There we go. And I'm going to give it about a minute and 15 seconds from now. That's 30 seconds remaining. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. There we go. Happy days. Second trolley, and not unlike the first, we kick off with Book and I Took. This is 12 little of the, no lilac, but mostly limonite spirit quartz with loads of nice crystallization around the sides. These are rated as very good only. weighing 1.19 kilos. These little booker notes are going to set you back $41. That is for flat 670. Then on to some more Namibian blue lace agate. 3 specimens here. There's a beautiful topography of a river running through the desert. There's a nice piece of, topography of another river that's emptied out into, the ground because somebody left a hole open. And there's a beautiful picture of some hills and beautiful blue skies. Very Namibian. It's beautiful. They weigh 1.45 kilos, rated as very good. They're going to cost $38. That is for flat 671. Right, something odd, I suppose. These 2 beautiful smoky quartz with what have we decided on? Is it 40 tight today? Roll. Next says here it's 40 tight. Foytite iron coated smoky quartz crystals and feldspar. There we have it. So let's have a look. That's a beaut. That's absolutely glorious. 1.44 kilograms. These 2 rated as very good only. They are $46 for the 2. That is flat 689. Petrified woodlands. The larger, 3 larger ones. And I'll tell you what, petrified wood's not light. This is 3.5 kilos for 3 of them. It's very cool. Patterns. This one here, epic. Polished over there on the one side, but look at the texture of this wood. That is awesome. And the smallest of the bunch, nice big flat polished top. These are rated very good to A grade. They're going to set you back $57. That is flat 636. Black tourmaline and smoky quartz. Beautiful, well-shaped tourmaline crystals. They weigh 1.49 kilos. They are rated as very good. Beautiful. These are $32 for the 3. That is flat 713. Then on to some more Brandberg and maybe Irongo mixed in. Nice light lilac at the base. These are 840 grams. Rated good to very good. These are going to probably be pretty cheap. That's very pretty. $36 for the 12. That is flat 660. Next up, we got 35 beautiful, more traditional light lilac and limonite Bukanotuk crystals. Some nice gootite on this one. 35 is rated very good to A grade. There's a little bit of an ametrine speck. It's limonite and the spirit quartz, amethyst. $44 for the 35. That's a nice flat. Flat 649. There we go. Some more highlight opal and smoky quartz with tourmaline as well. There's 20 of these little specimens. go. What's this over here? So if you like fluorescent things, happy days. Then this is another flat for you. It's a whole lot of highlight opal. Highlight opal on smoky quartz. $28 for the 20. That's very cheap. Flat 633. Clear quartz points from Madagascar. 1.15 kilos, rated as very good to A grade. This is probably the worst of the bunch, but it has some absolutely stunning veils on the inside. There's some limonite as well. Oh, not this one. Well, yeah, there's a little bit of limonite there. Look how beautiful clear this is. There we go. Lovely veil down the bottom. Nice. $46 for the 12. That is flat 682. Then from Mtoroshanga, some more Mtolorite. These are not polished. They look like they've been etched. Botryoidal formations there. So yeah, these are hard enough to actually carve into little figurines or cabochons or whatever you like. It's a great replacement for jade. A fair amount of our Chinese customers, yes, they do actually do the whole Mtolorite thing if they can't get jade, which is getting exceptionally hard to get in South Africa. And it's not even jade, it's the Swazi jade, more of a birdite than anything else, but it does, it suffices. There's 24 of these little, I don't know, blades. Cara's put a note here. Try and take photos with torch, sunlight, and then to show cutting potential. And that is a cat's ass at the bottom. Thanks, Cara. She's so thoughtful. $49 for the 24. That is flat 653. Then here we go with an absolute beaut of a booker note. 1.79 kilograms for two of these clusters. There's nice dark lilac with the limonite again down at the base. These are rated very good to A grade. These ones are going to cost $78. That is full flat 657. Then copal amber from Madagascar. It's also lots. There's 300 grams here of lots. Copal, because it's rather Baltic amber, is millions of years old, whereas copal amber, this is probably only about 10,000 plus years. So nowhere in the prestigious range as the Baltic stuff. However, it's still amber. That is quite a large piece. There's no shortage of little ones, but I tell you what, there's a couple of really nice large ones here. These are rated as good grade only. And there's a lot of them. 300 grams. $40 for the 300 grams. That's flat 580. Booker note. Here we go. And Irongo. Straight to the one that looks like it has an anhydro. Some sunlight will help. I can't get the little bugger to move. What am I doing wrong here? But that's a nice twin. Lots of lepidocrocite around the base there as well. very dark. Looks like it has a bit of iron on the top as well. That is definitively Brandberg. These are rated medium-ish, good to very good at best. They're going to cost all of $36. That is for flat 662. More petrified wood limbs, the fresh stock from Gokwe. We got 6 of these little fellas weighing slightly more than 3 kilograms. This one's gorgeous. That's really cool. Oh, love the texture of these petrified wood limbs. These are going to be $53. That is for flat 692. Then on to the bit of an anomaly, the triangular terminated black tourmaline. Or at least that one is. This one looks a bit normal. There's the old Mercedes. That's the traditional one that we always look for. Beautiful luster. You can see there's a triangle formation. Very nice flat this. It's very good. Only 1.19 kilograms for the $1240 is what it's going to cost. That's flat 668. Then we've got some mixes. 1, 2, just off the cuff. This little stretch here is 3. Here we go with that heavy iron content foytite, covering black tourmaline. More foytite on the feldspar with a nice cheeky little aquamarine specimen. That's sexy. Couple of more. There's quite a few little aquamarines on there. Very interesting. That is almost like a window black tourmaline. That's awesome. More foytite with a smoky quartz. Goldierite. Orange calcite, smoky quartz. Here's a fluorite with a vermiculite, the Caribib stock. There we go, smoky quartz with a ingrown black tourmaline. A little bit of a yellow fluorite. It's a beauty. And then some Kalkafelt Schotterkite with a fair amount of chrysocolla as well. And then a Brandberg, a beautiful Brandberg. This is a very nice flat of mixed goodies, 800 grams, rated good, very good to A grade, $38 for the 12. That is flat 641. Sorry, I'm just going to go through here. Demantoid garnet. What's it? Demantoid. I want to write to something else. On to some more Bukanatuk. We've got 6 clusters here. There's a beautiful amount of iron content in that window. These 6 are rated as very good to A grade, weighing 1.73 kilograms. They're going to cost $39, which is dirt cheap. That's 1.73 kilos for very good to A grade book, and I took $39. It feels like half price almost. That's wicked. That is flat 684. Another mix here we've got. Sure, let's go for smoky quartz with highlight opal. So here's the highlight opal, that yellow. It's not the vermiculite. It looks like it spent some time in acid. Probably wasn't cleaned properly afterwards. But look at that. This is beautiful. Beautiful dark smoky Orongo cluster with a nice thin filmy layer of foytite. There's a foita that's obviously gotten oxygenized, and then mica strength. One large crystal encased with a lot of mica. Beautiful little flat, 1.45 kilos, rated very good to A grade. These three are going to set you back $38. That's flat 675. On to another mix. We got red hematoid here. That is that's really pretty. That's fun. It's Karoy. There seems like there's a specular hematite involved. That window there looks like it's proper hematite. Bit of Brandberg. It's a beautiful dark smoky cluster on feldspar. From Luena, light smoky quartz crystal. That's beautiful. Lots of glorious veils, lovely clarity for Luena. Then some lithium. Lot of lithium. That's lepidolite. And with a bit of green fluorite there as well. There's that just quartz coating on the top there. Interesting, pretty purple little specimen in it. And then I reckon that is not quartz, but that is so calcite pseudomorphs. There's obviously some fluorite in the mix there as well. Black tourmaline with feldspar. I just want to also read here what does Nick have to say about this flat. It's a mixed box, lepidolite lithium, yes. Cascading red phantom Zambian. Oh, that's interesting. Congo fluorite and quartz. Okay, so I'm not right. That is a not elongated pseudo calcite. That is quartz. Very pretty, very nice. This flat's going to cost $48. That is for flat 665. Then we've got just some beautiful sterling black tourmaline, rated as very good to A grade. There are Mercedeses everywhere, which is just as well. I heard that they're pulling out of South Africa, which means there's more job losses coming up. Yay! Our government is so nice. They don't mind. Excellent black tourmaline, $38 for the 12. That is for flat 677. Into the center, we've got a large petrified wood sphere. This is Malagasy petrified wood. It weighs 1.46 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. Nice, lot of iron content to give us that nice reddish color. It doesn't come with that rosewood stand. It's going to cost, that's $34 only. That's pretty cheap for flat 661. Onto a polished celestite egg. And it's a beauty. Beautiful, nice dark blue crystals. 1.52 kilograms for the heavy strontium. Some nice vugs in the back there as well. You can see the beautiful crystals. Rated as very good to A grade. This little celestite wonder is going to cost $33 for flat 586. Nice. Then an Okaruso. Yes, it's a large Okaruso. Greenish purplish. For 2.49 kilograms, it's rated as very good. Quite a heavy base of green. What is that? It's like a definitely fluoride. I'm not used to seeing that color. It's like a burgundy. Very odd, very special. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna guess that this has been put in acid, and that's a bit of an etched look. But that's the only way to clean up fluoride. It's still large, it's still beautiful, it's still from Irongo. It's 2.49 kgs, very, very good. $51 is a very cheap price. That is flat 622. Then Brandberg, we've got a beauty, and it shouts water as soon as you approach it. It weighs 1.06 kilograms, rated as very good. It's nice. Let's see if I can get this into the sun and see that in hydro. Yep, there it is. It's quite easy to see. It almost disappears beneath that sticker. There we go. Beautiful Brandberg. Weighs 1.06, rated very good. It's gonna cost, where's this thingamajiggy here? It's $69 for flat 601. And then we're on to the Vusi items, number 2 and number 3. Right, so Vusi's next item for auction is this large 4.7 kilo watermelon fluorite from Irongo. We mine this stuff ourselves. It's 4.7 kgs. This is really hard to polish, and it's absolute beaut. It's going to start off at about 750 Rand a kg. That's 200 Rand, $200 starting offer. So, Vusi 2, $200. And I'm going to see if I can't pick this up and keep it upright. It's got a little spot here for a light. So, it was destined to be a lamp. But now it's a standing freeform. Right, so I'm going to give it another minute and a half. So from this point onwards, $200. Any claims? Background sun is not working for me. Yo, this thing is a bit heavy. I think it through properly. There we go. Nice blue there. Beautiful translucencies. A couple of really nice rainbow veils. There's one. Right, just about 30 seconds from now, and we'll close the bidding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Here we got Vusi number 3. Scalenahedral or dogtooth celestite, as well as a secular celestite. This is one hell of a rarity, a bit of an anomaly of natural note. This Vusi 3 bidding will start at $216, and we're going to do it for about, well, another minute and a half, starting now. From Sakahoni in on the west coast of Madagascar, this specimen weighs 6.3 kilograms. Starting at $216, that is the starting wholesale price. They're between $550 and $600 per kg. The acicular variations of celestite are invariably quite a lot lighter than the Jenny blue ones, but the formations themselves is what makes these so sought after and so special. We've got another, well, let's call it another 40 seconds or so. There's quite a lot of these little dog teeth on the side, all around. Rightio, let's call it 30 seconds from now. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Hey guys, thanks for joining us again. We'll keep you updated with regards to any news, fresh Malagasy stock. Nick's heading to the weekend heading Joburg this weekend, and then hopefully next week we're going to get some Congolese goodies. I don't know. If you've been with us for a while, you've learned how to hold your breath and not die. So yeah, happy days. Cara has something to say.
I have nothing to say, I was just waving.
Wave again. There we go. Happy days. She's an excellent waver. Bye.